Perilous, pray for our Queen. Doctors confirmed incident happened that Queen's health more perilous. The Queen is facing much more perilous health as the monarchy is rocked by controversies, according to a royal expert. Author Tina Brown said that in the past the royal family could rely on the Queen to keep calm and carry on as it experienced various ructions. But Ms. Brown described the current state of the monarchy as rather perilous at the moment, very perilous, as she raised concerns over the 96-year-old monarch's health. Ms. Brown, who has penned new book The Palace Papers, told programme, largely because in times past, the various ructions that sort of shook the House of Windsor always could rely on Her Majesty the Queen to keep calm and carry on. And of course this time with the latest tide explosions that have been happening, it's happening at a time of the Queen's much more perilous health and a time which is really the twilight of her reign. So that adds much more of a sort of high-stakes edge to the situation at the moment. Ms. Brown said Prince Harry and Meghan Markle quitting royal duties was definitely a blow to the monarchy. The royal author predicted that in the future there may be an effort to reel them back. But she added, right now it's not going to happen. And it's not going to happen largely because Harry keeps lobbing these fresh hand grenades at the family, just when they're beginning to think, well, can we re-establish some trust with the House of Sussex? There's yet another fusillade from an American talk show and everybody in the family thinks, well, what was that about? The most recent comments by Harry about, he came to make sure the Queen was protected. A lot of people I think in the family thought, well, actually she needs protecting from you, Harry. So that isn't helpful. But I think when the Queen does die, I do believe there'll be a kind of desire for Harry to serve his country. I think he's going to want to rethink it, probably. And frankly I don't think the entertainment efforts are going that brilliantly, sitting in Montecito. The Duke of Sussex sparked a fresh storm during an interview last month as he appeared to issue a veiled warning to those closest to the Queen. Days after visiting his grandmother at Windsor Castle en route to the Invictus Games with the Duchess of Sussex, he insisted he wanted to make sure the head of state was protected and had the right people around her. Harry did not elaborate on whether he was referring to royal aides or members of his own family. Thousands of people have signed a petition calling for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee bank holiday to be celebrated every year. Dragon's Den star Deborah Meaden is backing calls for a public thank holiday, adding to pressure for the government to support the plans. Chancellor Rishi Sunak last week reportedly agreed to examine the costs and benefits. The move looks to have the backing of the public. A petition on the 38 Degrees site has 24,000 signatures so far. Ms. Meaden, 63, wrote, I think we should keep the extra bank holiday and declare it an annual thank holiday, a day when we recognize service in all its forms. As a business leader and investor, I'm making this case because I think it would be good for business, especially those sectors damaged in the pandemic. But, more importantly, I think it would be good for the country. The UK has among the fewest public holidays in the Western world. Days like this help build closer, more connected communities. If we announced this new day as part of the Jubilee celebrations and coming out of two of the most difficult years in recent history, it would have even greater power. Last month, trade bodies including the CBI and UK Hospitality urged the Prime Minister and Chancellor to back plans for a new bank holiday. If agreed, it would give England and Wales 9 bank holidays, fewer than France and Germany. But Prime Minister Boris Johnson's official spokesman last week stressed this year's extra bank holiday is a one-off.